How's it going, guys? Hello. How's it going, you beautiful people? That's right, guys. You guys are beautiful because you're my subscribers. So, yeah, you clearly are beautiful because, yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, guys, so today bringing you guys another patch update video because you guys seem to like patch update videos. And I know Black Ops 2 is coming down to its end, but there was a patch update today, and I thought, let's give you guys the information because, let's send off Black Ops 2 very nicely. This could be the very last patch. Who knows? It could be my very last Black Ops 2 patch update video. But who knows? Let's get into the video. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so multiplayer. So we're going to be doing the multiplayer patch in this video. Now, general. So in general, lads. They have fixed an issue with the users equipping score streaks in unattended circumstances. That is freaking insane, guys. They fixed the issue. Yeah, they actually have fixed the issue, so yeah. Ladders now appear correctly when viewing them from your profile while in league play, which is pretty good because if you can't see the ladder, then how do you know where you are? Woo! I don't know. I'm pretty hyped. I don't know why, but I'm just pretty hyper at the moment. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, so now, obviously, Apocalypse map pack came out, I think, a month ago or something like that. And, obviously, they're patching some of the maps which have come out. And due to these patch notes, majority of them mean collisions. Basically, they fixed something in the map which allowed the player to, collide into the wall. And basically, now what they've done is basically they have stopped the player from, going through anything. So, let's get into it. Okay, so on Dig, they haven't really fixed much. Basically, the R6D can now travel over various brick piles. That's pretty cool. They've also patched up a ground underneath one of the metal plates. Apparently, you can go underground and under one of the metal plates. But now that is fixed. Now, that is Dig completed. Now, Frost. So, Frost is the new map. Now, bots now behave correctly when capturing flags and dominations. So I believe this is probably in combat training. So, yeah, it's good to know. Players can no longer leave the playable area by jumping on an unattended collision in the water. They've added the player in collision in 2 bicycles next to one of the buildings. Frozen Ice in the northeast section now has a proper player collision. Like I said, guys, mainly about player collisions at the moment. They've addressed an extended collision on a wall next to the bridge which was being used as an exploit. They fixed an issue where weapons could go through the bank doors, giving players unlimited views of the map, which is pretty interesting. Players can no longer exit the map via the frozen river. So if you guys are exiting by the frozen river, I suggest you went on the road. But anyway, yeah, you can't do that anymore. They've the lower drawer in the kitchen of one of the houses now has a proper collision. Addressed players can be able to see outside the map in northwest section. So yeah, they fixed that. They've addressed invisible player collision on a panel one of the northwestern buildings, which is pretty cool. They patched up a ledge on one of the buildings in the northwest corner. They've added a proper collision under multiple windows of one of the buildings. And finally, appropriate collision has been added to one of the snow mounds on top of the boat. So that means basically when they add a collision, it mainly means it tries and stops the player from falling off or making a mistake or glitching or something. So that's pretty cool. So that is for Frost. Now for Pod, we all have a bit of Pod. They define a collision on the section of the rocks in the northeast section. They fix an issue where a small section of brick wall would appear transparent in one of the pods. The scaffolding on the East Pod Tower now has a proper collision. So that means when you go into it, you glide into it and you can't actually go through it anymore. They've a ceiling in the northeastern tower now appears correctly when viewed. That's pretty interesting. They've the construction barriers now have a proper collision throughout the map, so now you actually have to jump over them rather than just going through them. And finally, they fixed an unintended collision on the section of the fence which is being used as an exploit. So what they've done there is basically people were able to use the fence as an exploit. So basically now they've basically made an invisible collision where you can't actually get in or jump over the fence or whatever you were doing before. And finally, Takeoff. They've fixed a rare issue which was causing the player's arms to be invisible during the countdown time. That's pretty funny. Players are no longer able to stand on the exterior ledge alongside the launch center building. Sentry guns no longer target enemies through the lift 4C doors. Okay, that's pretty cool. Even though I bet people with their sentry guns are like, ha ha ha, mate, you're not running from me. And finally, they've added collision to the boxes near the control room and the visitor center. So there you go, guys. That was the patch update. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, remember guys, give this video a thumbs up. As always, I love you guys. Thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a nice day, guys.